Happy New Year and welcome back to DisConnect.
We're very excited to start 2025 strong. Izza, what's happening this month?
All right, we have the best of last year's unseen projects, New Year's resolution interviews, coverage of the new art show, a spiritual emphasis week recap, and a winter formal highlight reel.
Wow, that's a lot. I can't wait.
I know, let's go.
I can't believe it's already 2025.
I know, which means the pandemic was 5 years ago.
And Jurassic World came out 10 years ago.
Instagram was founded 15 years ago.
Which means Hurricane Katrina was 20 years ago.
We've come a long way. Before we focus on this year, let's look back at a few of the best unseen projects from last year. G-O! Come on!
Oh, get him!
Take him down!
Yes, baby!
That's how you tackle somebody. Sorry. All right,
side?
there's 3 seconds left.
Right,
We've gone nowhere.
I was
It's very depressing.
Sure. Okay.
They stopped it, and for what?
Oh no, it's
We can't do anything.
And
It's not like we got the ball back. We're not looking very hot right now. I'm not giving up hope though. We're gonna stay pumped. We're gonna stay true. I still believe that Grady's right. We're gonna win 40 to 23. 40 to 23. Sorry, we're doing what? Kickoff.
7-0 and we're losing.
Hey, we're gonna pick it up. We're gonna pick it up. Second half.
Hi, I'm Ellie Watson and I'm part of the Warrior Network crew at CAK. This is our Christian Life Center. Come with me to see our newest addition to the Warrior Network. This is inside our Christian Life Center where our control room and studio is. To tell you more about it, here's Mr. Sessoms.
Thanks, Ellie. This is our control room. It's brand new. We've been putting it together for a few months now. And the coolest thing about this is not only can we stream events that happen inside this Christian Life Center, but we can also stream events all across campus.
The studio is also a work in progress. Shh, they're rehearsing, but let's go look at our new LED wall we're gonna use to show some of our shows. This is our gear room where we house all of our tech. This is where the magic happens. This is where we brainstorm, create, and produce all of our shows. We have 20 computers in here and they're all connected to what we call the NAS. This is the NAS. This is where we store all the footage across campus. Thank you for joining us on this tour of the Warrior Network Digital Media Program. Now it's time to sit back and do some work. Hey guys, so today we're gonna be making cookies from a bunch of teachers that we surveyed. So our first cookie that we're gonna be making is a chocolate peppermint crunch cookie. 4 tablespoons of chocolate chips.
Is it? Are we even in the frame right now?
Yeah. Well, that was like. Jack, you didn't do anything.
Guys, how good of an idea do you think it is for us to just take these chocolate chip cookies that are in here and put some pretzels and some potato chips on them? No.
What are you doing?
They're looking like bad.
Really? You think it's good?
Yeah.
We were scared though. It's a very thick cookie dough. Is that enough?
Dial on oven, that's how hot it is.
Can you put my sleeve up? No.
Oh, my bad.
Wrong up, dude.
I'm Jake Slack. I go here, CAK. So about last year, like in the springtime, every spring, me and my family go to Colorado for a skiing trip. But this year we decided to go to the big terrain park with the big jumps. And my dad always hits this big jump, and I was like, I'm gonna try it this year. And he thought I could do it. And there's this little, like, ramps are like this, and there's a little flat part at the bottom, and I didn't want to hit that part. So I really got my speed going, and I just flew off the jump. You can see that on my Instagram. I flew off the jump and just completely missed the down ramp. I had a concussion and bone bruises in my heels, but thank the Lord above, no broken bones or anything like that. And so I was out for soccer for a little bit, and then later on that year, I played a lot on varsity, and I was back to full health in about, like, I'd say 5 weeks after.
Well, enough of 2024 for today. Let's move on. Ellie, do you have any New Year's resolutions?
My New Year's resolution is I'm gonna try to drink more water.
Ooh, nice. I'm gonna try to eat more grapes.
That's great. Speaking of New Year's resolutions, to jump into the new year, me and Emma interviewed some students and faculty about their New Year's resolutions.
Let's check it out.
Okay, so we are here with Mr. Day. So what is your New Year's resolution?
My New Year resolution is to write a script that will win a Golden Globe.
A script for what exactly?
I'm talking like a feature motion picture.
Okay.
A Golden Globe. Golden Globe.
Your New Year's resolution?
I am going to eat less sugar and spend more time with the Lord, and also go on more dates with my husband.
Aww. That's it. So what is your New Year's resolution?
To produce a worship song and put it on Spotify.
Yay!
Okay, I've been getting up every morning at 5 a.m. and exercising.
Ooh, okay. She's finished.
With Aaliyah, what is your New Year's resolution?
To have Taco Bell every month.
Okay. With Miss Seeley, and what is your New Year's resolution?
I have a Bible plan, and I'm trying to reread through the Bible again this year.
Fire! I'm with Reed. What is your New Year's resolution?
To drink more water.
Valid. Yay! I'm here with Bridget. What is your New Year's resolution?
To take more trips.
Fire. I'm here with Jackson. What is your New Year's resolution?
To get better at baseball.
Okay, fire.
What?
What's your New Year's resolution?
To bench 300 pounds.
Amazing.
You know, I feel inspired to do something different.
And what might that be?
I want to showcase my talents for hundreds to see.
Okay, Ellie. I'm sure that if you try your best, people will love your art.
Yes, just like the people love the art show hosted by Emerson Carter and Ella Hayes.
That's right. For their capstone project, Emerson and Ella planned and hosted a school-wide art showcase, and it was incredible.
Kara and Caleb documented the talent displayed and put together a package for us to see. Let's go check it out. Wow, they really decked the CLC with a bunch of talent from all ages.
That's right. But you know what else took place in the CLC this month?
No?
Spiritual Emphasis Week.
Oh, right.
For context, Spiritual Emphasis Week is an annual week full of chapels focused on one central theme. This year's theme was, what do you think?
It was an amazing week and Caleb covered the whole thing.
Let's check that out.
I'm very thankful for the opportunity to talk with you today. I've gone through some things in life that were not pleasant, that were very difficult, and I'm hoping that by sharing some of that with you, you will learn some things that I wish someone had taught me when I was younger, things that it took me many years to find out. I was doing the whole perfectionism thing, and people like you when you're perfect or when you act like you are. You get a lot of positive attention. I grew to hate the man, as you might be able to understand. Not so much for what he did to me. As I said, I was fiercely protective of my mother, and I just kept seeing her get hurt over and over again. During all of that time, I started having panic attacks. When I had panic attacks, it would feel like my throat was closing, my heart would beat out of my chest, my heart would beat in my ears. I couldn't breathe, I couldn't swallow. It just felt like something overcame me, and they were horrible. I was afraid of everything. I was afraid of nothing. There were times I would be teaching, and if you've been in my room, you know there's like a tall demonstration table. Behind my demonstration table, I was checking my pulse while I was teaching because I thought if my heart stops beating, I want to make sure I know it. When you're having panic attacks, they're irrational thoughts. That convinced me that I needed to get help, that it was getting worse, but it never stopped me from being able to teach. And I would pray every morning. I would say to God in the car, I'm going to do what you've called me to do, help me to do it well. And I never missed a day of school because of panic attacks. I never had to leave early, and I was very aware of that, which also kind of reinforced the idea that there was a spiritual component to what I was going through. So a lot of you are going through things. If not, you may someday. So I want to encourage you with how important it is for you to think about what you're thinking about. Satan is opportunistic, and what that means is he looks for things that happen in our lives when he thinks we're weak and when he can attack. He's always looking for, how can I take this one down? But anything that the devil's offering you is not in your best interest. And not only does he whisper in our ear, but he tries to keep us thinking that the thoughts are our own. We're engaged in a war. Satan's our enemy. There's no neutral ground. And our minds are the battlefield. Mrs. Traylor shared something with me and told me that it was okay to use this. So this is a picture of her, Charlotte, and her dad, so Charlotte's grandfather, wrote something that I also have permission to read to you. So this is Charlotte's grandfather. He says, as a preschool picture of a 3-year-old goes, it was typical. Her hair was unkempt, glasses askew with a double chin and a cheesy smile. But little Charlotte saw it without any of those flaws and said with truth, I'm so beautiful. Yes, yes, you are beautiful and always will be. Yet how long before the world begins to tell her she isn't beautiful? Too soon, unfortunately. It breaks my heart to think about it. No matter how gifted, wealthy, athletic, powerful, or sophisticated we might be, if we're honest with ourselves, we are insecure about our flaws and we hide our darker thoughts. I hope that this encourages you. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff. And God has brought your teachers through all of that. And they didn't just survive, they are thriving and functioning for the kingdom of God and being useful. So just because you're in a hard time doesn't mean it's always going to be that way.
Wow, that was so inspiring.
Agreed. Well, for our last package of the month, there was a couple people that covered the winter formal dance.
It was a chilly night, but a nice night. Tell me, Ellie, did you have a date?
Yeah, I did. I went with Jackson Biles. Did you have fun?
I did. I got jiggy with it on the dance floor.
Nice. Well, Izzo's about to show us the ins and outs of the dance. Let's see how it went.
Hey, did you do the French homework?
The absolute audacity for her to ask me if I did the French homework.
Excuse me.
Did you do the French homework?
How dare you?
Just asked if you did the French homework.
Now she has the nerve to repeat her question. I'm not stupid.
Does she know?
Has anyone done the French homework?
Yes.
No.
Did I miss something? I just wanted the homework. Did anybody do the math homework?
I did.
Did you know 11 times 9 is in fact not Thomas Jefferson?
I'm surrounded by airheads. Looks like that's a wrap.
Thank you so much for tuning in to this episode of DisConnect.
We really enjoyed this episode. We'll see you next time on DisConnect.